everyone, this is Lucy and this is Memory Keeper Journals. So I'm basically working today on my leather journal, burnishing it now. I've already made all of my cuts and sewed around it, and it looks pretty good so far. I think this one came out better than the other one because the other one, for some reason, when I was making the lines I was making the groove to be able to make the holes, and for some reason it just kept moving and it wouldn't give me a straight line. And when I finally finished stitching it, because I didn't notice until after I was done, I realized how wonky it was, and I was not very happy about that. I mean, it doesn't look so bad. I like the imperfections on it because that's what the junk journal is for. You can do whatever you want, and this is the intention of having a journal cover for junk journals. It's not to be perfect. This is not a Midori. This is not it's supposed to be perfection, like I said. So but I do like a well done work. So right now what you're seeing me doing is burnishing it. I added this cream. It's Tokono. They talk about this online a lot, that is the best leather finish, and so it helps with finishing and burnishing the edges and then make them look really nice. And so far this is the third side of the journal that I am working on, and look how good that looks. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and go through it again for a third time, but I like to do all around and then start all over. So this is basically what you guys are gonna see. I'm just showing you my process or my progress on what's going on. And then I will also, and I'm gonna call this my progress videos, and I will do a whole playlist on that, just on progress videos, because for me, I can't just plan out exactly what I'm gonna say, because I'm telling you, it always messes up. Doesn't give me much room for me to just show you bits and pieces of what I'm doing. And so, and then the editing on those videos, what a pain in the butt. I am trying my best to learn that portion and do a cute little welcoming thing in the beginning, and I tell you what, that has taken my time, and it's like, I don't have time for this. I gotta even catch up on all of my unfinished projects that I have to show you, because I have so many unfinished projects that I have yet to do. I have so many ideas to take care of that, and sometimes I just spend a lot of the time watching everybody else's videos. Well, I like to watch them while I'm actually working on mine, so I kind of built a routine on that too, where I'm watching videos while I'm working on my stuff, and I get ideas from that, and sometimes I write it down, sometimes I don't, then I forget, and then sometimes I'm reminded of it again. But we'll see how it goes. It doesn't always work the way you want it anyway, so I do my best. So see how beautiful this is turning? It gets darker. Oh, I love this. Yeah, it's a lot on my hands and my arms, but I love doing this. I wish my hands were a lot better than what they were. I had surgery on my left hand a few years ago. I had 3 surgeries to be exact, and they were not fun. I couldn't use my hand for a very long time. I did, but it was very minimal. I had to go to therapy and try and use my fingers again. It wasn't that bad, but it's just painful. And so I try not to use it as much as possible. I'm a right-handed. I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand, but my right hand is okay, but I still have carpal tunnel and arthritis on my fingers. But this one is so bad that sometimes it swells up so much I have to take my wedding ring off, and I can't really close my hand like a normal person. So it's hard for me to grab on things. So it's even hard for me to even buying the books sometimes. So I have a technique that I've gotten already, I've gotten used to it, and so I do it and it works out. So there's times where I have to take breaks and not work on bookbinding or anything like this, and just work on doing ephemera and decorating pages or making coffee, dye paper, or just try to do something simpler, or collaging, because I love doing that. I have found a special kind of love for collaging papers. I even have my grandkids do it with me sometimes when they come, and I'm like, okay, what do you guys would like to do for crafting? And they're like, collaging. They're so cute. I gotta probably do a video one day where I can have them in here and just show what they do. I mean, they are so adorable. They want to do videos. They want to be the ones filming and stuff. I have the oldest one that's 8. She's gonna be 9 next weekend. Oh, and by the way, if you hear the dog in the background, I can't help that. These two are on it. Hey, you two. I'm working here. I gotta keep reminding them. They go crazy. The little one is a pup, so he still wants to be playing around. And so even though I every morning play with him for a little while, that dog has so much energy. He needs to go for walks. And today is very gloomy. It's a rainy day like yesterday. So hopefully if it gets better later, I can go take him for a walk and get rid of some of that energy that he's got. Plus it's good for me too, so we can just go walking for a little bit. But what was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh boy. Okay, well, there goes that. I've no idea what I was talking about now. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how Lucy's brain is. Disappears once in a while, doesn't know what was going on. Alright, so this looks a little bit better, and the edge. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side now, and then I can go over it again. So I just put a bead of it around the edges and just spread it around over and over. And if you catch me with the sniffles all the time, I suffer from allergies really bad. I have to take medication for it to control it, and it seems to not have been working this year as good as it always has. I don't know why. Maybe I'm immune to it already. I don't know. But it's been pretty bad this year. I think all of us, my kids are going through it. My grandkids are going through all those allergies, and I don't know, with all this COVID stuff going on, and who knows. It's ridiculous. This out because I don't want it to be too much. Here we go again. And this is the side, and this is after I have already filed it. I filed it with this just to get the excess of the fibers that were here, and I had already done the edging as well. I used this to cut the edging, and so it makes it a little bit easier. It makes it a rounder in the edges, and it looks so nice. It's a better finish for this. I have to do it on my own personal journal because I haven't done it. Anya, quit it, you two. And so I have to show you. My journal is a mess. I have to redo it. It's every time I learn and I do more. Sorry, I was moving the camera. The more I do, the better I get. It's just like they say, practice makes perfect. For me, it's not perfect, but I want it that it looks, you know, beautiful, at least. It's presentable. I want to give good quality stuff. I don't just want to do things halfway done. So I just want you guys to see that I do take my time. Well, and because of the fact that I can't really do it as any other average person that doesn't have any issues. But who doesn't, right? Everybody has their own. So, but look how beautiful that can turn out, huh? See, it's already nice and dark and soft. Looks nice. I have to put a little bit more on the edges and do it again. So this is what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, I guess, because I've done some already, but those have been sold not on my Etsy shop but privately. So, and I've given a couple away to my family members, and so I have had a few for practice that I've done. I think I gave one to my niece that was not burnished at all. So Kyla, if you are listening, if you're watching this video and you want me to burnish yours, you can always bring it by and I will get yours taken care of, so that the edges of your journal doesn't get ruined, because eventually with time it'll get the fibers of it will come off and then you just kind of have a mess. So if you want me to fix it, I can do that for you, and you don't have to worry about paying anything. It's just for me to fix your journal, because I gave it to her raw. She wanted it, and I gave it to her for her birthday, but I think I would like to get it fixed for her so that it looks really, really nice. Mine is the same because I never did it. I was still taking classes and just learning as I go. I wanted to learn this on my own. I really wanted to go to a shop over in Prescott and learn with them, but I really don't have that kind of money to spend on classes right now. So I invested some of my money on the, you know, materials and stuff like that, so that I can start. Plus there's so many videos that you can watch and learn. And I've had a few people ask me private messages asking me to show them what I'm doing, so that they can get an idea of how it is done. But to tell you the truth, I'm not the only one in YouTube showing how to burnish leather, how to make things. They even make patterns, which eventually I would like to do, because I really want to get into making purses and wallets, especially bags, girl bags, tote bags. I love that. If I can make my own bag, absolutely, why not? It's just like the sewing machine. I want to learn, but I have yet to find a teacher or a place where they can teach you how to sew the way that they usually, you know, the right way. How to make patterns. I want to learn how to do that. I want to I want to make my own patterns. I want to be able to sew anyway and learn even by hand. I know some by hand because my grandmother taught me, but I want to learn exactly what they teach out there for classes for like a seamstress or something like that. You know, not that I intend to be that. I would like to sew my own clothes and do things for the house, and you know, I want to learn. Self-sufficient. That's what I want to do. I might be late in my time because I'm already gonna be 53 years old, but it's never too late to learn something new. To me, I've always loved to learn something new, and I'm a self-taught person. I've always have self-help books on anything and everything that you can think of, and that's what I like to do. So I don't mind doing that at all. And if you want me to show you what I'm doing, even with my mistakes, then let me know. I mean, you guys can tell me in my comments if that's what you want to see, and if you don't want to see it, well, that's okay too. I'm not looking for, you know, people to have to watch my channel just to make what do you call, a lot of followers or whatever. It's fine. I just share what I'm doing with you guys so that you can see how I do it. What's the matter, Papa? What do you need? This one is climbing on my leg. I don't know what he wants. Do you want to go up on the bed? Yeah? Come here. Okay, come here. His body just probably got tired already. Alright. This one looks so good already. So I made a little pocket here, but then I realized after I sewed it that I never burnished this side. So now I have to do it while it's already sewn on. But that's okay. I'll do my best, so we'll see how that goes. And I'll get you guys through. I'll put you guys through it if you want to see it. We already in like 17 minutes into this video. I'm not gonna make it very long. It's just a process, a progress video, just so you can see my process. And that's what I'm trying to do. And it's best in the mornings for me because everybody's, you know, gone work, and my daughter's sleeping. She's pregnant, so she's in her, her baby's supposed to be born in April, but because she's at high risk, they are saying that she may have the baby sooner, a lot sooner than later. So we are taking precautions. She is resting all the time. She deals with POTS too. So for those of you who don't know what POTS is, it's like tachycardia. She faints when her heart is just working overtime. It's like if she runs a marathon just when she walks from her bedroom to the bathroom, and so she exerts herself immediately, and she can pass out, and so that's dangerous while you're pregnant too, you know, taking a shower or whatever. So I'm here to help her when her husband is working. And she also deals with autoimmune diseases, so she goes through so much. But this pregnancy, I mean, she is so happy, so is he. The baby's healthy. They keep track of the baby, and she's doing so well. My little Olivia, that's gonna be her name, Olivia Caroline. So cute. Can't wait to meet her. Yesterday they were so excited because they were building the stroller. And they had a little hard time trying to put it together, so we have 4 of us trying to figure out how to take it apart and how to put it back together. We put the car seat on, and then we were trying to get it out, and we couldn't. And everybody's like, maybe it's this button, maybe it's that button. So they're like going crazy. They're trying to get it, but it's just the fun parts. I love that. Those are the fun times. When you're preparing and you're getting everything ready, and then when the baby comes, oh, can't wait. Plus it makes the house so happy. Everybody's so happy. Not that we haven't been, because I mean my grandkids, oh my gosh. The little baby one, Priyanka, who it's already 1 year old, guys. Can you believe that? It's like a blink of an eye and she's already 1 year old. And she comes here and her smile. I mean, if you follow me on my personal Instagram, you will see I have pictures of her on there, and I'll tell you what, that smile is just so contagious. It gets everybody happy. The sweetest little girl. I mean, don't get me wrong, she has a little feisty little attitude too, but her smile, she just makes me so happy. She melts my heart every time. So I can't wait till we have another baby, and when Priyanka and the other grandkids come over and spend time with the baby. Priyanka's gonna have somebody to play with around her age. Oh, they're a year apart, but they're small. Oh, I can't wait. It makes me so happy. So yeah, guys, so I'm home and I take care of my family. That's basically what I do. My husband works at the casino, and he's boss over there. He's always busy and he's always working, and he loves it. He loves his job, so it's a good thing. It's always good to love, where you work, so that makes it easier for you. I'm happy that I'm home with my family, and I can be of help as much as I can when I can. I mean, I've helped my other daughter too when she's got her license as a cosmetologist, so she is she can do hair. She does right now. She does. I think I posted something like that on I was sharing her her job, because she's got, or for everybody to see, she does body waxing, eyebrows, and no, not eyebrows, it's the eyelashes. I think it's lash extensions, I think it is. I don't do that stuff, but anyway, the younger generation does, and they love that stuff. So she's very good at it. She's got a follow, a huge, not huge, but a ton of followers in her Instagram and her Facebook, and she's always posting progress videos and things like that. And I shared it so you guys can see, and whoever's like here in Arizona can go. And she's working over in Sedona, which is a very touristy area, and that's like basically our backyard, because we live in Cape Verde, which is like a fishbowl in between. We got Sedona, 45 minutes to Prescott, 45 minutes to Flagstaff up north. So yeah, we have pretty much all the little cities around us, but we are a little valley in Cape Verde, which I love, because it's not that many people, but even though it's been growing a lot lately, but it's quieter, and I don't know, I like it over here. And don't get me wrong, when I first moved out here, that was a freaking shocker. Huge shocker. I came and moved here from New Jersey, originally from New York in the Bronx. But when I got married, I lived in New Jersey, and all my kids were born there, and I moved them out here when they were young. And I remember that the first time that I was here, I needed to go get gas, and my brother said to me, well, yeah, there's a gas station in town, so you know, you gotta drive. You feel like you're never gonna get there, especially when you come from a city that everything is so close and so narrow. Here everything is way wide open. And I go over to the gas station, and I'm waiting for an attendant to come and, you know, help me with the gas, because that's what they do in Jersey. You just park and they put the gas for you, right? Well, I'm here waiting and nobody comes, and I have the kids with me, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? People don't work here? Is this place open? So I'm like, my goodness. So I'm honking the horn and honking the horn. Nobody comes out, and then all of a sudden I see this lady that comes out and says to me, can I help you? Is there something wrong? This is working here? And I'm like, well, where's the gas attendant? And she goes, you don't have a gas attendant, honey. You have to take care of that yourself. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do this. So she was so kind, so sweet, had so many patience for me, and I had that New York attitude, you know, that you expect everybody to do everything for you, you know, you're paying them, so get it done. And man, let me tell you, they put me to be humble here, seriously, real quick, because the lady came out really sweet, very kind, with patience, taught me how to do it as I was doing it myself, to put the gas in my car. I didn't even know how to open the thing to put the hose in or whatever. It was so bad. I was so embarrassed. I kept apologizing to the lady the whole time. She's like, oh, don't worry, honey, this happens once in a while. We get one of those that move out here from the east, and they have no idea. Everybody does their own thing here. You'll learn. Did you just move out here? And I'm telling her, yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing, but I learned how to do it. I've learned a lot of different things here in Arizona, let me tell you. We have very good friends that have taught us everything, camping, that I've never done before when I was on the East Coast, you know. Driving up the mountains just to go see a beautiful river, and let me tell you, those areas to get there, it's not very pretty. It was very scary. It's very high up on the mountain. It's only one lane to go in and out, so if there's cars coming out and you're coming in, man, brace yourself. I was having panic attacks the whole time, worrying that we were gonna flip over and fall off that mountain. But once you're there, oh my goodness, it's like paradise. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So it was worth the drive there, the drive back, but I haven't done it in years. I've been it's just no way I would do it. I drove it once. I would never do it again. I was so tense. My body hurt the next day, like if somebody beat the crap out of me, because I was so tense trying to drive through that. And it's all dirt road, so you can slip, you know. Your car can slip if you're not driving correctly, you know. It's very tight, it's very narrow. I mean, it's a good thing I had experience driving in New York, because New York, everything is narrow. The streets are narrow, you know. Trying to drive around cars that are always in the way. So, but yeah, see, I go into a rant. I'm sorry, I just go into talking in one topic to another, and that's how I am. But so far, okay guys, so look at this. Look how beautiful this looks. Let me see. I don't even know if I was messing around with the camera and you guys can't see really well. But isn't that beautiful? All nice and clean. Look at that. Oh, I love that. So pretty. And then of course I'll clean up the whole thing after I'm done. I'll do the inside so that these fibers don't come off either. I already did the holes and put some of the eyelets in, and soon I'm gonna start working on finishing the journals that are going inside. They're gonna be travel journals, but they're junk journals. They're not just regular notebooks. I'm not doing just paper notebooks. They are gonna have handmade paper, and I'm gonna use Rose Hill Paper Cottage handmade paper in them. I bought them a while ago because that was the whole plan of doing that, and so now that's what I'm gonna be doing after this. So I won't be here very long on this video. I just wanted to show you what the progress was and what I've been doing with the leather, and show you how I burnish it. And this one, this is a total mistake here, that I totally forgot to do it before I put it on, so I just don't want to ruin the inside. So I'm gonna be as careful as I can for this lotion not to go inside the journal where the fibers are. Not that it would do anything, at least it'll make it stay in, but I want it to stay soft. And I had already done the, what is this? The filing with the that. See, now it's gonna be a little difficult to do, but I will do my best. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull it here. I might move the camera. I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to, but I'll probably be shutting it down for a little bit because it's been 30 minutes, and then I'll show you the next progress next time. Okay, but oh, and I also wanted to show you the other one that I did, that I was telling you earlier, that I said I was having a difficult time sewing it because it didn't come out straight. Well, I'll show you the difference in a minute. I mean, but it's still pretty. I still just put the cord because I was trying to measure it, but I already did. And I might take it apart again because I want to put a little charm here. But see, the stitching is not perfect. Again, it's a junk journal, it's not supposed to be perfect, but you can tell the difference on how nice this one came out compared to how this one came out. See, you see it? But I can tell you that both of them, I did sew all of it around without having any stitches sticking out, like you will see in my journal, and I'll show you in a minute, because I actually put it in between these two that were here for this pocket, and I burnt it and stuck it in there, and it's already glued in, so it's never gonna come off. So there is no extra stitch around, so it's a clean job ready for journals. See, and this one will be the same. I mean, look how beautiful that is. It came out so nice. So I've been doing so many of them that now it's gotten a lot better for me, and now I feel comfortable enough to say, okay, I will put them in my shop. But I'm gonna show you mine. I'm gonna fix it too. I will eventually take it apart. I mean, my stitching is good. I did only the simple stitch. This one I did was a saddle stitch. It's a total different stitch. But I did have a little mishaps on mine and things like that. But when I actually sewed it, let me move this one aside. I had, look how the inside looks. You can tell the difference. This is the journal I'm using right now, but I'm going to show you. See how I'm using a journal in here? I love it. This is just a little envelope thing where you can put ephemera and things that you want. But see, I need to clean it, I need to fix it. I'll probably take it apart again. I mean, it's so, because it's one of the first ones that I made. Even the eyelids are coming apart. So I'm going to take everything apart, redo it, redo the whole stitching. It already has a hole, so I'll just take it apart and redo it. That way I don't have any of these little knots, because I did like pieces and pieces of thread as I was learning, and this is like 2 years ago that I did this. So yeah, it's old and I have yet to fix mine. I haven't fixed it. I have a little elephant charm here, and now I have this little notebook that I have yet to decorate, and I will, when I have some time, I will be doing that, and then I'll share it with you guys when I do it. It's like my little charm that goes with it. But yeah, and then you can actually use junk journals, and this one is from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. I need to glue this because I kind of pulled it too hard and almost messed it up, and I can't mess up this book. It's one of my favorites, and so I've been writing on this one for reflections and things like that. And so I just, yeah, see, and I have to glue this with my glue gun and put it back again. But I go ahead and I do the middle of the journal, and I stick it in here into the book, and this, and I can add at least 2 journals in here in this one, because this one was a big, I think it's because the first one I made about 2-3 years ago, so I've gotten a lot better with this. But yes, this is basically my original one that I made the first time, and I have a little charm in the front as well. So yeah, this one, poor baby, it needs some work. It needs some tender loving care. I did all the holes on the top and the bottom totally different, and they look all wonky, but I'm proud of it. I think that this is what got me started, the fact that I wanted this for myself and I wanted to share that with everybody else. So we'll see. The journals will look like this. So I have these in here that I have already done, and I think you guys have seen some because I have put it in my stories. So I've had, let me close this up because I don't want this to stay open. But so I've made this one, the orange one. It's like a boho style with some sari silk remnants that I got on Etsy. And it's so pretty, and I already put pages inside, so it's a junk journal, and I am going to decorate it. These are my unfinished, books that I have made. This is part of it. I have more, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I have some of the most beautiful papers that are going to go in these also, and they go really well inside of the leather journal. I mean, look how cute. Look how cute. Once they're full, it'll be thicker, but look, you see? Two signatures, and you still have some space. And these will be a little thicker, so they'll probably fan out a little bit because I'm gonna decorate and put pockets and little flip outs and things like that, and some charms that are gonna come out. And so it's gonna be a junk journal period, and then you have a little pocket here so you can put your ephemera, and you can add whatever else. Plus you also get like a attachment, like right here I have this, where you can attach 2 books together. So basically you put them in the middle of the book, so it'll be like this and like this, and you put it right in the middle of both, and then you can attach it this way into the journal. So you go in here. Okay, so I have a long string because I want to be able to adjust it, but you put it in here like this, and you can add more than just 2 journals. So if you wanted to add an extra one, then you have these two, just like a Midori kind of, you know how they do it. They give it to you with 2 notebooks, I think, or 1 notebook, I don't know, because I've never bought myself one. So I created my own. So I have, see, these 2 journals are attached together, and then you can attach it here, but you still have another cord here, so you can add another journal and then add 2 more, and you can, as many as you want. If you wanted to buy notebooks for it, you can. But I will keep creating these notebooks to add into these leather journals, so they will always be available in my Etsy. And that's what I'm trying to do, to build up as many of these as I can to have there available for whenever you want to refill your leather journal. You have some junk journals to add, and that's how it is. Look how beautiful it looks. I love it. So yeah, so you will have an extra cord, one of these elastic things that you can connect them with, and you can add other notebooks. You can even add like a bag, because they sell those online too, if you wanted it, like the one that I showed you on mine, where it has pockets, or you can use it to add like your credit cards or whatever. They have some, what are they called? I forget what the name of them are. But if I can come up with one that I can create, which I'm planning on doing that as well, because I've gotten so many ideas from watching Rose Hill, Heather at Rose Hill Paper Cottage, and what was the other girl that I was watching? I think her name is Lydia, but I'm not sure. And is I can't remember, but I'll put it there. And they did some like a calendar kind of thing, and she had done Heather had also done a portfolio with like a folio with a filing file, and I created one and I posted it on my Instagram. And I figured, what if I downsize that and create something that would be really cool for this kind of a journal, so that it comes with the 2 journals and also a little folio where you can put all your ephemera or papers or even your credit cards or whatever you want to put in it, but at least something that you can attach to your journal. That would be amazing. So yeah, guys, I just figured I'll give you like an update of, you know, the progress is, and show you what the plan is and what I've been working on. I have a few more of these that are not finished, so that's why I want to show you, because they don't look as pretty yet as these. That will be with these journals. So hopefully soon I can have them. I know I've been saying that for a while now, but it's been pretty hectic the past few years with, you know, health issues and the family and kiddos and all that stuff. But I'm here now. I'm working on it. I am determined to get things done this year. That's my goal. And show you my process and show you everything that I'm working on, and share how to do it, or how I do it. Not how to do it, but how I do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or you want to know what's going on, just, you know, come down here, just give me a comment, ask me any questions, and don't forget, just subscribe and hit that notification bell, so that anytime I have an update or to show you new things, you are ready to watch. Okay, and thank you so much for your support. Have a great day. Bye, guys.